Hey guys, welcome back to the Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver walkthrough. And now that I've beaten Red, we're in Palatown and we're gonna go see Professor Oak. He's gonna give you one of the Kanto starters. Okay, I'll go over them if you don't know them already. So, Bulbasaur is gonna be here, the grass type. No, I don't want Bulbasaur. The water type Squirtle will be here. And the fire type Charmander is going to be here. I'm going to pick Squirtle. Since my Jhoto starter was fire typing, my Kanto starter is going to be water typing. It would make sense for me to pick Charmander. And I love Squirtle more than I love Bulbasaur, I'm sorry. I love all the Kanto starters, but I like Charmander and Squirtle better than Bulbasaur. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a nickname. We'll go with Shredder. Like he's a surfer. Now there is one other thing we can do, since we beat Red. Now, you would have had to already unlock this. I'll explain. I'll explain in a moment. You would have already had to unlock the roaming Latias or Latios in your game, which means you would have had to come here. You would have had to come to this girl's house, the copycat house, go upstairs, talk to her. She said she'd missing a doll. You'd have to fly to Vermilion City, go into the Pokemon fan club, talk to the guy who looks fat, would look like a Pokemaniac, I guess, would be my best description. He'll give you the Clefairy doll, and as you leave, you'll run into Steven Stone. He'll tell you that Latias or Latios are roaming the region. I covered this in an earlier video on the playlist. And after that, fly to Saffron, talk to the girl. Well, now you can find Latias or Latios and Steven's in the Kanto region. And then you'd have to fly to Saffron City, go upstairs, give her the doll back, and she'd give you a magnet train pass. Now, if you've done this, just come to Saffron City, into the Sylph Co. And if you head over to the right, you'll see Steven's here, and start talking to him. Now, there's one other thing we can get. So he's going to say, oh, you can pick the green stone, the red stone, and the blue stone. Depending on which one you pick, depends on which Hoenn starter you'll get. So you want 2 empty slots in your party before doing this. I should have said that at the beginning of the video, I apologize. The green stone, you'll get Trico. If you pick red stone, you'll get Torchic. If you pick the blue stone, you'll get Mudkip. The color of the stones reflects their typing. Trico is a grass type. I'm going with green stone. Trico is my favorite of the Hoenn starters. I love all the Hoenn starters, but Trico's my favorite, and it's a female. Ooh. This is gonna be fun. What to name it now? Forest Gecko. I'm gonna go with Echo for right now. If I don't like it, I'll change it at some point. Off screen, probably. Since this is probably the second to last video of the series. So there's only one other thing to do at this point. The only thing I haven't done is gotten Blue's number from his sister in Palatown, but I really don't need it anymore, so I wrote in the description of the gym leader how to get the gym leader's numbers, how to get it, so I'm not going to cover that. No, I'm not rematching Elite Four again. I've already done that enough times since I was training to battle Red. I probably should have told you that. So we're gonna fly to Cherry Grove City. So there's a very important item. Well, there's a very important thing to do, now that we have the Kanto starter in our party. I'm gonna spray repel before we do anything else. You're noticing I'm heading somewhere familiar, right? Yep, I'm heading to Mr. Pokemon's house. Now you're going to want to put the Kanto starter in the front of your party. A Squirtle sprite looks so cute, so cute. And when you enter his house, if you are playing Soul Silver, you will get the red orb? Yeah, if you're playing Soul Silver, you'll get the red orb. If you're playing Heart Gold, you'll get the blue orb. And I'm going to cover this in the next video. So I will see you guys next time on what we will do with this orb. Hey guys, welcome back to my Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver walkthrough. Now, we just got the red orb from Mr. Pokemon. So we're going to want to fly to Cianwood City. Because now that we have the orb, we will be able to encounter a legendary Pokemon. Before I go do anything else, I'm going to put my Kanto and Hoenn starter, swap them out with my other two teammates. I don't think I need any field moves. Oh, yes, I will. I will need field moves. So, you can come here, and I'm going to need Tentacruel. There we go. You're gonna need Surf and Rock Climb. Because I told you where that cave was earlier, right? In a video. Yeah, I know where it is. Oh boy. Now that we have the orbs, we can go in it and get that legendary Pokemon. Since I am playing... Oh, Chuck will say it. Now, from that description, if you've played before, you know exactly which Pokemon are. Since I have the red orb, I will be encountering Groudon. If you had the blue orb from Heart Gold, you'd be encountering Kyogre. Now, once you get both these Pokemon, you need to go show them both from these games. You'll have to go show them to Mr. Pokemon, and he'll give you the Jade orb. I think it's Mr. Pokemon. If it's not Mr. Pokemon, it's Professor Elm, so... yeah, so... I don't remember who it is. I think it's Mr. Pokemon, because it doesn't make sense, the Professor. It just randomly changes to Professor. But, anyway, you'll get the Jade Orb from one of those two. Just have the Groudon you caught in Soul Silver and the Kyogre you caught in Heart Gold together in one of the games. That's the only way you're going to get the Jade Orb, which will let you encounter Rayquaza at this embedded tower. And I'm just going to say this now, this is the last video in the series because there's nothing else to do, really. I know I didn't talk about the Pokewalker, but now you'll see Groudon's here, because I have the red orb. If I had the blue orb, it'd be Kyogre and Heart Gold, and if I had the Jade orb, I'd be encountering Rayquaza. So, I'll leave, of course, all this information in the description, but this is definitely the last video of the series, you guys. I will be doing a new walkthrough. I'll just have to see what it is. Hogan's gonna get level 50. Oh, I'm at like a level 80 something. Actually, for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna throw a Master Ball because I don't... You can catch this in an Ultra Ball. It'll probably take like 30 Ultra Balls, like most Legendaries do. You'll need to get down to the red, make it fall asleep, but I'm just gonna throw a Master Ball to save us all time. I think actually I'm just gonna merge this with the previous video since they were really short on their own. But I will leave all the information in the description. Thank you so much for watching my Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver walkthrough. There is one other piece of information I would like to mention. After you rematch the Elite Four, when I encountered Suicune back in Route 25, if I had knocked it out, it would have appeared in the Burn Tower in Emerald City after the beating the Elite Four and Champion again. So, if you need that information, there you go. Yeah, and he'll tell you Groudon wasn't the only one. Oh, the Professor! Yeah, you have to show the Professor, both Groudon and Kyogre, and he'll give you the Jade orb so you can get Rayquaza. Okay. You guys, thank you so much for watching my walkthrough, and you'll just have to see what comes next.